first game we got the Reek and Elise Mel playing.
What I can see is Landorus is really good here.
Mm-hmm.
It has like no bad matchups against any of the Pokemon.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really much shut it down, and I mean it's gonna be killing like Cinderace, Goldengo, Overquill. I don't know what type this Silvally is,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's definitely gonna be doing work here.
Yeah, that Rotom and Ogerpon are really good defensive core.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be. It'd be difficult for Reek to break this, so.
Okay, just pivoting, just giving the Landorus. It's a lot of damage from a Volt Switch.
That's really solid to get on the Skarmory there. If you can get that Skarmory down, that really just enables Lando. The Fire Blast.
Honestly, the Fire Blast miss benefits Elise, I think, because that would enable a free switch in, but yeah, now it gets burned.
True, but I feel like at the same time it would be nice to get rid of Skarmory. That's kind of the main thing in his way right now. But this burn of Overquill sucks.
Just nothing.
Yeah.
There's a play later in this match where Reek needs when Iron Tread's rapid spins, he should have just switched into Goldenga to stop that.
Oh yeah. So he wasn't running the fog on Lando T, I guess then, because he would have hit it here. But goes ahead and gets a kill there. Overquill's going down. And then
so here you should just switch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where you switch to Goldenga.
Yep, you stop the rapid spin there. Let's see. Probably could have just hit it with Shadow Balls. I don't know what exactly what set it was running, but he probably hit Treads pretty hard, just a Shadow Ball from Goldengo.
And then if he had Terra like flying on the Goldengo, he could just completely. Well, no, if you tear it out, he could wrap it. Yeah, it's a hard position.
So he was there to steal, I think, for I'm totally blanking.
Make it rain.
Yeah, make it rain. Wow, that the normal Terra Blast almost getting killed, but Absol's able to take down the Porygon. And yep, now the Lando's coming in, gets the Intimidate there. Just U-turns out though. And yep, there's the Skarmory. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you get rid of this early in the game, well, that's big though. But if this thing was gone earlier, then this game would have pretty much been over right here.
Yep.
But now with the taunt, that's big. I don't think there's really much you can do. It is doing damage though, which sucks, but still, yeah. And there it goes. But now it is chipped enough that the Cinderace is going to force it out. But yeah, it's still going to be hard to break the rest of his team though, because most of his team's pretty healthy. Ogerpon's full. Rotom has a fair bit of health. Is this a Volibug? Yeah, it's a Volibug.
Yeah. I don't know why he has a bug Silvally.
Because it was the only one in ZU, I believe. So it's not bad value for a ZU pick. And the explosion there, that's crazy. But it does get into free switch in, so Goldengo's net a kill there. But now the drop special attack.
And why didn't you just? I feel like you have to switch there.
You definitely have to switch. I mean, it was kind of over anyways, but you for sure have to switch. You know he's gonna click Ivy Cudgel, and if he clicks like a grass move or something for some reason, Cinderace resists that too. So.
Ooh, and then Fireball. I think he should have just gunk shot it. But yeah, that's it.
Gets the kill there, but now, yep, Lando can come back in, lower the attack. And the Terra. And the miss on Pyro Ball. I think that might have still killed.
I don't think so, because it was resisted.
Yeah, but still,
If
Link's
it was
pretty
maybe
low.
max attack. If it was like a max attack, maybe, but...
Yeah. But, yep, at least Mel taking that game pretty handily there. Now we got Divi's game. Divi and Oatmeal. King Gambit here. King Gambit's always going to be a big threat, so that's something you have to watch out for. Shell Smash really early is, that's interesting. And hanging on with the Sash. Yep, that's going to take out Espeon easy there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Ice Shard's not doing much though. Now the Medicham getting a speed boost is actually kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
The crit from Headlong Rush, I think that actually mattered. I mean, he was Terra Ground. I don't know, it may have mattered.
It might. It depends on what item it is.
Yeah.
And Headlong Rush is a lot to Ninetales.
And there's the King Gambit. It's coming out now. Yep, coming in on the Cross Poison. And that's really good. You never want to let King Gambit come in for a free switch, because something's almost certainly going to die if you let that happen.
He just pivots into Charizard, which is good, but then Sword Stance, of course, and then...
Yep. The +2 sucker from King Gambit's just going to get the kill there. Really strong.
Oh my god.
And the Terra Water, too. Yep, game over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brave Bird's not going to do nearly enough.
So, Leftovers King Gambit's interesting.
I think there's actually a fair bit of King Gambits that do that. I think there's pretty much just like two main sets. One, you have a bulky one with like HP attack that usually runs Leftovers, I think.
Yeah.
And then a like full out attack and speed one, which I don't
With
think
like
is
black
good.
glasses.
Yeah, but I don't think that kind of set is as good just because it's too slow to really make use of that speed. It's a lot better than HP. And here's my match. So I prepped really bad for this game. My team is super weak to ground, and Toadstool cannot touch Virizion at all.
Switch to Barraskewda.
And then here it is, the Piloswine. It was a huge issue. It just gets up free Stealth Rocks there, so it doesn't do much, but... And then I do get the Throat Chop on the Jellicent switch in.
But he had the Culver Berry.
And then your Iron Moth. Ooh, predicting the Fortress. That's good.
Yep, but then it just can't really touch Garg. I think it might have been a pretty specially bulky Garg, which makes sense considering I have Fluttermane and Moth. And then there I have the Covert Cloak Tinkaton that's able to do big damage here, but then the Earthquake is a problem.
Oh yeah.
And I can't Gigaton again, so I was kind of screwed there.
Ooh, and then recover. Yep.
And then there it is.
Virizion comes in.
I just can't use Toadstool.
Yeah.
He brings Virizion in for free, and there's nothing I can do about it. Again, I just prepped really bad for this game. And
You're toxic on this thing?
No, I didn't.
No.
I had Spore, Rapid Spin, Leech Seed, and something else.
He's predicting you hard in this game.
Yeah.
Oh, you predict the switch, but he stays in.
And then I just sacked Barraskewda there. I'm able to bring in the Fluttermane. It's decently specially bulky, so it eats one and I get up a sub. So that gets rid of Trick Room. And so that's great there, but I don't do enough to guard here. It's barely not enough. If that had done just a little bit more damage, this game could have went very differently. But
Yeah, because of leftovers, it's annoying. And then to take a ton. That's basically over.
Lets the Arcanine get in, which gets the kill there, but now Berzian comes back in. There's nothing I can do here because it would have one-shotted Arcanine.
And then it's Latios, Latios.
And here, I should have Terra Dark. The only options I had were Terra Dark on Moth at this point, or Terra Rock and Arcanine. And Arcanine was too slow to really make use of it against Berzian or Latios.
Oh, this thing is Choice Scarf.
It's Choice Scarf. I didn't know it was Choice Scarf at the time because I didn't have my Moth at max speed. Because I just didn't really want to speed tie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I thought it could be Scarf. I wasn't sure, but I definitely should have just Terra Dark there. And since it was Scarf, that would have actually been huge. He would have had to switch out. And then yeah, outspeeds the Flutter Mane. It's over at this point.
Yeah, he played really good with the shell. So just like. You tried to predict the switch out with the close combat, but he stayed in, and then his Trick Room kind of stopped any momentum.
I mean, at that point, I had kind of been playing this deck very skewed anyways, so I figured I would go for the read, but if I didn't get it, it wasn't the biggest deal ever. Because, and Barraskewda, it wasn't great in this matchup anyways, and like you see here, could have done a decent chunk to guard, but it's not like it would have one-shot or anything.
Yeah.
Could have killed Piloswine, but it would have lost to Platy, Berzian, even Fortress, I think. So yeah, that's a rough game for me. Yeah, finally,
my match.
Yeah.
Versus Evelyn. Okay.
So
starting out, I went Xurkitree because it basically has a good matchup in everything except Arcanine. And I don't really want to, and I don't think he would lead Arcanine, so he goes to Shedinja, but I set up Tail Glow, and then I have Hidden Power Fire for the Shedinja.
Yep, and that's a big start there, and you're getting your Beast Boost too. It's in Kukumuku.
Yeah, and then he uses Block, and then Toxic, which is interesting, but I just take out Pikumuku, and I just let Xurkitree go down to the Ogre Pond. Because it wasn't really worth it. Didn't really outspeed anything.
Yeah, I didn't.
So yeah, Exadrill counters, so he has to switch. So I set up Stealth Rocks, and then switch in the Dragonite, and then I get a free D-Dance off.
Yeah, that's big.
And I'm pretty sure this Enamorus is Choice Scarf because it went before me when I D-danced. But
yeah,
he didn't have
probably
Play Rough. He didn't have Play Rough for Springtide Storm. So I don't know. I don't know what he was thinking.
I think he was planning on using the Stellar Terra Blast thing again. The contrary.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get the Enamorus down there. But then Arcanine is able to come in with extreme speed.
And then now, because Crunch, he can't Curse Stall me because Crunch gets defense drops.
Yeah.
So and this is a Choice Band Entei, so it does pretty decent damage. So I just Crunch spam until he's forced to attack.
Yeah, having the possible defense drop on that just makes it so he can't really wall.
And then you finish off my Entei. I miss Willow here, which sucks.
Yeah, missing that Willow is...
Because then I have to hit this Willow, but my Sableye could have survived, which sucked. And then here, I don't know what he was thinking. He doesn't switch into Ogre Pun the first turn. So now I can get a free sword stance off.
He was probably just trying to sack, and he wasn't thinking about the sword stance, if I had to guess.
Oh, and then here, Power Whip misses. And then I win.
Yeah, that power whip misses was actually big. But the Willow miss was just about as big, so.
Yeah, in my mind it was kind of even, but yeah.
I think it was kind
Like,
of
I had
even,
a ton-
those two things, but I also think if he had hit that power whip, it might have killed. It depends on what set he's running, of course, but
Yeah, I had a ton of setup lungs here. I was basically full offense except for Talbot-Finney and Sableye, but
yeah.
like I D-Dance, Sword Stance, Tail Glow, and then just a Choice Vanante.
And Sableye is always a nice team to have on that. I've ran Sableye a bit before in a different draft league. It's always really, really helpful, especially when your team is weaker. Defensively weaker, so.
And honestly, I'm thinking that Mega Sableye isn't that good, so I might want to trade it because Magic Bounce is worse than Prankster in those situations.
Wait, that's Mega Sableye?
Yeah, it's Mega Sableye.
Oh, okay.
And I did Mega because I wanted the Prankster.
Yeah, that's totally fair. So did someone else have regular Sableye and you just wanted to use that? Okay.
I have Mega. Yeah, I'm gonna try to trade because it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's fair. But at least you do have that utility of having Prankster.
But do I have to use the Mega Stone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Which is. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so
Those are good matches.
those are all the games. There was one more between Misty and just Penguin. But Misty had not been responding at the scheduled time they were supposed to play. So I went ahead and gave Misty a DQ. Supposedly, Misty might be playing tomorrow. I'm not sure. If he does play tomorrow, then I'll probably just let it slide and take away the DQ for now. But yeah, so that game has not been played. And this is the table we got right now. So Cuddles is on top, Cuddles, Elise, Mel, and just a Penguin. 3 without losses so far. And then for the week 2 kills, we had Lando T, King Gambit, and Latios getting the MVP there.